Bang, let's get it. Over the last 10 games, Trey Jones has gone over 20.5 points and assists 90% of the time. Let's look at the prop history. Whoa. When the line is at 20.5 over the last 3 months, he's hitting this 19 out of 26 times. That's 73%. Injury report. Who's missing? Zach Collins still out. Nick Richards is questionable. He's on. I think the model selected him. Anyway, Trey Jones over 20.5 points and assists. Next, we got Will Richard. 12.5 points and rebounds. 90% to the under. And he just missed a game. He's just coming back. 12.5 points and rebounds. 12.5 points and rebounds over the last three months. He's 10 for 23. 43% to the under. Look at the history. Jimmy, whoa. Yeah, Jimmy, Steph, all of them still out. And he might get some minutes. He averaged 26 minutes a game. But even when he plays over 26 minutes, he's not handling that. Will Richard, or Will Richard, however you say it, under 12.5 points and rebounds. Cat sold me again. But I got some plays. Something hit. I can't remember what hit. Damn it, I should have pulled that up. Anyway, Denny Avdija, his points line is at 25.5. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, damn, that's tonight. I tried to do it early and those games just started. Damn, that Denny Avdija game is for tonight. I'm doing my video so early. And then same thing with the Kawhi Leonard play. There wasn't a lot of trending plays, but if I go back to the prop history, I should have put the game date for tomorrow, the 1st, or today, or whatever. Put the 1st. And that's why I didn't get a ton, but it wasn't a lot that had a 90% hit rate. That's a ton with 80% or whatever, but I don't fuck with those. Let's go see what the NBA do. The Boston Celtics at the Miami Heat. Somebody's +5. No play on the spread. Over 229.5. Who else? Atlanta Hawks at the Magic. Magic is an auto bet team. No play on the spread. Over 234. Chicago Bulls -4.5 at home versus the Pacers. Yes. Then we got the Knicks to blow out the Memphis Grizzlies. Yo, we had the Knicks to lose by 1. We took Houston -1. They beat them by way more than that. Anyway, Knicks -14. I'm not interested. Over 228, maybe. We'll see. Toronto Raptors to blow out the Kings. I'm not fucking with that. I'll take the over 225.5. What about the Houston Rockets to blow out? No. The Bucks just won tonight too. They did really well. I forgot who they played. I think the Charlotte Hornets, but Rockets -17. Come on, man. That's crazy high. Over 216 though. That's doable. I like that one. And then we got the 76ers at the Washington Wizards. Bro, the Wizards and the Sacramento Kings, like they always double digit dogs, and that's insane. And then we got the Denver Nuggets at the Utah Jazz. Also, the Utah Jazz is another one. All the best teams, when they play them, double-digit spreads. I'm just scared of those double-digit spreads. And what it is, San Antonio Spurs at the Golden State Warriors. I'm pretty positive that's the Warriors +12.5. No play on the spread. We'll take the over 226 though. And today, so far, the NBA went 6-3. Not bad. I like that. Look, let's go to the points model. Let's go to the points props for the model, and you see the Philadelphia 76ers players are back. Tyrese Maxey over 25.5 points. Paul George over 16.5 points. Quentin Grimes. Oh, we hit Wendell Carter. We hit the kid from Phoenix under 4.5 rebounds. Jalen Green, and I don't know why that just came to me. I forgot what the other one was. Quentin Grimes over 11.5 points. Jaylen Brown over 27.5 points. I'm not fucking with Yami Yaquez, but it's 9 at 13.5 points. We like De'Aaron Fox over 16.5 points. Devin Vassell. The points model went 5-3 today. We like that. I think the assist line should have did even better. Let's look at the assist plays. Blow that up. Who we got? Paul George over 4.5 assists. That's interesting. Jamie Yaquez under 4.5 assists. I'll take that. Yami. And then I'm not sure about Joel Embiid assist line, but if his rebound line anywhere around 7.5, we're taking the under. We'll look at that in a minute. Yesterday the assist went 3-1. Today the assist went 3-2. That's not bad either. Let's go to the rebound. Blow that up. We got Brook Lopez under 4.5 boards. Look, Joel Embiid 8.5 rebounds. We're taking the under. We're taking the under here. Paul George under 5.5 rebounds. I'm not just gonna jump all over that one, but I like to take the under. You got to get 6 rebounds. Come on, man. Same with Nick Richards under 7.5 rebounds. I like that. Guy Santos always blow me with this 5.5 rebound line. I don't know why. He doesn't even average that on the season, nor in the last 10 games. But it seems like when I play it, Jesus. Pele. Today the rebound didn't do well. 1-3. Yesterday they went 4-1. Let's look at the top plays. Right here. Top plays. I hit refresh. Paul George over 16.5 points is a solid play. You see the solid plays hitting at 58%. I don't know, man. I guess Paul George over 16.5 points. I told you Joel Embiid under 8.5 rebounds. Same with Nick Richards under 7.5 rebounds. These are the top plays. You want to take a look at these. I call most of these out, but I do like the top 3. That's going to be my 3-pick entry. I think I'll take Paul George. Fuck it. Over 16.5 points. Joel Embiid and Nick Richards under their rebound props. But Tyrese Maxey is back. Quentin Grimes is playing. Jaylen Brown, I call those. De'Aaron Fox over 16.5 points. Let's see what the parlay do. Or what the model select for the parlays. Hit refresh. I already hit refresh. Yes. They like the Rockets to blow out the Bucks. I don't. Over in both of these games. Over in the Bucks game versus the Rockets and the Knicks versus the Grizzlies. What about here? Almost the same. Nothing really stands out there. I want a prop. Here it is. Look, I told you. I didn't even look at this, but this is the top 3 plays. Paul George over 16.5 points. Joel Embiid under 8.5 rebounds. And Nick Richards under 7.5 rebounds. Let's go see some sharp shit. There's still games going on, so I don't know if we're going to get a good clean look. But see all that live. Most of those are live. Let's go to pre-match for tomorrow. Damn it. Yes. And then here, Joel Embiid is sharp over 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. But Guy Santos, look, Guy Santos points and rebounds under 23.5. We like this. And then what about Dylan Harper? Over? Is he getting minutes like that? Dylan Harper, this is my 3 here. I like these 3. Brandon Podziemski under 24.5 points and rebounds. Guy Santos under 23.5 points and rebounds. And then Dylan Harper to go over 19.5 points and rebounds. Wemby's playing. Wemby under 26.5 points. There's a number of plays here that look pretty good. I don't know about the points and rebounds under 38.5. He could have 24 points, 15 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared of that. But still, it looked like the Spurs and the Philadelphia 76ers got a ton of plays. I'm not going to just jump on any of them, but I try to dig them up, see what we got. Did I do the, did we got MLB? Yes, we got MLB. There's a bunch of them. Look, so far, early in the season, we 69-60. We have not made any changes to the parameters yet. I need at least 10 games from all of the teams. But early on, the Texas Rangers first 5 money line. I like to strike out the money line and some of the home run parlays. Also the hit runs and RBI. I haven't hit any parlays with them, but I played a number of these straight, and it's going down. Jake DeGrom over 4.5 Ks. Corey Seager to hit a home run and over 1.5 hit runs and RBI. Wyatt Langford to hit a home run. Gavin Williams over 5.5 Ks. See if I got any more pitcher strikeouts. Colorado, first 5 money line. Oh, I see a pitcher strikeout parlay. It's going to be Gavin Williams over 5.5 Ks. I thought it was the one up here. Yeah, Jake DeGrom over 5.5 Ks, and then where is he? Max Scherzer over 4.5 strikeouts. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. Any home run joins Mickey Moniak to hit a home run. We'll look at Vlad over 1.5 hit runs and RBIs. Anybody else that I absolutely love? Ronald Acuna Jr. over 1.5 hit runs and RBIs. all the Braves batters. Mike Trout, Mike Trout to hit a home run. Mike Trout's off to a hot start. I like Joe Adele too. He cashed for us a bunch last year. I like Joe Adele too, but Mike Trout to hit a home run. Who else I got? Juan Soto, Pete Alonso. All of these overs for the Mets. Juan Soto, Pete Alonso, and Francisco Lindor over 1.5 hit runs and RBIs. There's a bunch on here. I'm not really playing a ton of these MLB plays. Like I said, I need a ton more games to pop off for us. But I don't know if I got. I meant to check Dabble real quick and see if I put 2 data points on and see what they do. Look, again, Joel Embiid over 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I just don't think he's not getting 8.5 rebounds. I'm playing that under every time. 7.5, 8.5. We taking the under. Dylan Harper over. We called that one. They got all the same plays as underdog, basically. Joel Embiid points line is sharp over 26.5. He went crazy the other night though. Might be on that, but I'm definitely on the rebounds under 8.5. I'm not sure about the points, rebounds, and assists. I saw Wemby under 26.5 points. Both of those. I mean, underdog and Dabble has his under sharp at 26.5 points to go under. But that's more than enough for us to get down with. I'm really Rico, you already know. Let's get this dough, bruh. Peace. I'm out.